It's today's R&B and Throwbacks. Mike is 103.1. It's Melz On The MIC. And we're giving you an update to the story that we reported earlier in the day about the Ellison donut shop fight. The mother of the children involved in this story, she identified herself as April, called into the station and wanted to air out her side of the story. The following that you're about to hear is that phone call, and it is uncut and uncensored.
Because I want everybody to know, because they try to railroad my son. You know what I'm saying? They try to make my son look like he's very disrespectful. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
My son is not disrespectful.
Okay.
He didn't do nothing wrong in that donut shop.
Okay.
Himself.
Okay. So let me. Okay. So I'm gonna give you this. I'm gonna give you this time to air out your side of the story and let it be known, and then I will take this audio and make sure I put it up there on the on that story. Because so that way I want you to be able to air out your side of the story and how you felt and how you saw of it. Okay.
Okay.
All right. So go ahead. This is Melz, by the way. So go ahead and what you got to say about it.
Okay. I feel like this. They're not putting out the right videos. They only showing that last incident.
Okay.
They not showing you guys where this lady is disrespecting my son. She pulled off her earrings. She coming from around that counter, and she squared with my son, and she's calling him all type of racial names. And I was on FaceTime with my son at that time. I was telling my son to leave out the donut shop because my son called me and told me this lady was in there disrespecting him. So I said, you and your friends need to come up out that donut shop.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? As soon as I got ready, when I said that, she walked up on my son and socked my son in the face and knocked his phone out of him and broke it.
Okay. And so what happened after that? Did he that's when everything just went off after that? Sort of like the where the video picks up at?
Right. My son, let me tell you something. My son was trying to get away from this lady.
Okay.
She started running up on my son, hitting him. So my son was pushing her. My son did not hit her one time. And in that video, it showed him on top of her. He was holding her down. Okay. He did not, and she's kicking my son all in his stomach and everything. Nobody in that store tried to get this old lady off my son.
Now you're saying that this woman is an adult, right?
Yes, she is, and she has 2 kids.
Okay. Do you know why? And does anybody know how this whole thing got to this point? How did this whole thing start?
Okay. My son went in that donut shop. They go in this donut shop all the time, lunchtime.
Right.
And they said, these kids keep saying, this lady, she been working there. And she gets smart with these kids in that donut shop. She be calling these kids, and she cussed at them. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not fair to these kids. She be wanting to square up with, you know what I'm saying, with these kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So my son come in the donut shop. He wanted to purchase 2.
This time what happened?
He went up there and brought some stuff, and she had an attitude, pushing it to him, like, you know, like slamming it on the counter and little, you know, being rude. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I understand.
Was like, you don't have to be rude to me. I'm a customer. And she gonna say, oh, you got a little smart mouth, huh?
Okay.
And he went over, you know, he went on and got his little stuff and sat on down. She steady going off at the mouth.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? But she come around that counter. That's what she violated at. She came around that counter, pulled her earrings off, and you squaring up with a 14-year-old.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying? This lady is 22 years old. How that look? You know what I'm saying?
It's a bad look. It's a bad look.
And my son got knocks and stuff on his face. Y'all want to talk about the family defending him, but you'll do that. You know what I'm saying?
I understand.
What else is he supposed to do?
Well, I mean, he could have just. I mean, in my opinion, he could have just left. He could have just walked out at that point and not give these people any of their money.
You can't walk out of there when somebody is attacking you. You know what I'm saying? You trying to get, and he's sitting down. She comes, snatch his backpack off and all that. So how my son, you know what I'm saying, supposed to leave the incident like that when somebody is aggressive like that?
I understand. Again, I understand your point of view. Your son has every right to defend himself. So I understand your point of view.
My son did not hit this lady. You understand what I'm saying? He did not hit her.
He did. So you're saying essentially is your son did not initiate any of this nonsense?
No, the lady.
No.
She's grown. You know not to let these kids pressure you to do anything violent to a kid. You was a worker. You grown. He's 14. She should have walked away. She should ask him, "Oh, can you leave?"
Absolutely.
Politely. Can you
Absolutely.
I don't want to serve you. Or
Yeah, because she could have told all them kids to get out the donut shop. Y'all take their money every day. You know what I'm saying?
Flip it.
Now they trying to flip it and make it seem like my son just went in there and just started something.
Understood. Understood.
The one that's responsible for putting her hands on the child. Any mother in this world was going to be on this mother's side. Any mother.
Understood.
If you got a kid. What if somebody comes to your kid, or if you even had kids or something, and just hit your kid? What you gonna do? Just walk away? You gonna knock and you bust. Period. Or you gonna be a pussy?
Again, you have the right. Again, you have your right to defend yourself. If anybody run up on you, I don't disagree with that. As far as that point of view goes, I don't.
This is social media, so put the truth out.
Okay, so that's why, I'm glad y'all called me, because I have every intention of helping you get the word out and get your side of the story out. So that's why.
You know what? You guys wasn't trying to call.
Well, we don't have your phone number. We don't have your phone number. How can we call you?
But wait a minute. Huh?
Give me a second. Let me explain. We don't have your phone number. We don't know who you are. We don't know who to contact in this situation. Yeah, so again, but that's why I'm glad you called me, so you can at least give me your side of the story and I can put it out there.
I'm not trying to make you guys look bad, but this is what I'm saying.
Right.
Before y'all put that story out, you should have said, well, whoever's son this matter right here, can you please call in? Anybody knows? You know what I'm saying?
Right. I understand that. But here's the thing. We're also
because there's always two sides to the story.
Yes, most definitely. And again, what I'm trying to get you to see is we're just following up on the story as it was being reported by other outlets before us. So we're not necessarily a news service. We just sort of re-report what other stories are being trending in our local area. So as far as calling people or trying to get in contact with somebody, I'm glad you called me, so that way we can get your side of the story. Y'all know how to get in contact with us. Y'all got our phone number, so if there's any problems or anything that's not being reported correctly, you guys can call us up and let us know that, hey, this ain't happening. And that's why I'm glad you called, because now I can sit down, I can take this audio and put it out there and let everybody know what the real side of the story is.
Wait, so is this being recorded right now?
This is being recorded right now?
Yes, ma'am. It's not live over the air. It's not going live over the air, but I do want to make sure I record this so that way I can take it and make some changes to the story and make sure that your side is being aired out.
Thank you.
Let us know what you posted before you air it.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Can you say that again?
Call us before you air it. We want to know.
Well, I don't. What's your phone number? Give me your phone number real quick.
We'll give you an email.
Okay, that'll work too.
You don't need our number so they can blast our number. You don't know what people do.
No, we're not going to put your phone number out there. That's not what we do. Let's be clear on that. We don't put people's phone number out there in the public for everybody to call you and harass you. Let's be clear on that.
Okay, because I don't need all that.
That's something we don't do. Trust me, we don't. This is for starters, Mom. What's your name again, so I can make sure so people can know who you are, and that way they know your side of the story. Hello.
My name is April.
April. You can give me a fake name if you want to.
That is not a fake name. That's my name.
No, I'm asking. I'm just saying, if you don't want your name out there, you can give me a fake name if you want to. If you don't want people to know who you are.
Just April.
Okay, that's fine. All right, Miss April. All right, I got your info. What's your email address that y'all want me to reach out to y'all guys on?
No, you can just call my phone.
Okay, what's your phone number then, ma'am? All right, listen very carefully. I am Melz on the MIC with today's R&B and Throwbacks, My Kiss 1031. I am the one that's conducting this call and have you on the phone with right now. I'm the person that you're talking to. So I also was the one who wrote the story on the My Kiss 1031 website. Okay, and again, the only reason why we put that information out there the way we did it is because we are re-reporting and repurposing information that we received from the Killeen Daily Herald and also the KISD. So if there's somebody you need to talk to about this, you need to talk to them, because they're putting the information out there as what it is, and we're just repeating what they're saying. So if there's anybody you need to talk to them, because they're putting the information out there and we're just following along with the information that we received from them.
I talked to the school and they said it wasn't them.
Of course they ain't gonna say that. Of course they don't say that. Of course they're gonna say that.
I want to say one more thing, and it was a principal sitting at the donut shop, and he didn't get out and do anything.
Well, that's sad right there. They
didn't even tell that part.
Right. Okay. So if there's anything else you want people to know about this story, please let it be known right now. Go ahead and speak your piece.
I want you to know my son is a very sensible boy, and he don't be out just disrespecting, you know, adults like that.
Understood. Understood.
And she started it.
Okay. Understood. Understood.
So you're supposed to have good customer service. I don't care if you come to work and you mad as all outdoors. Don't come to work like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. Most definitely. Well, I thank you once again for calling me and helping us clear up this side of, give me your side of the story, and also trying to help us clear this thing up. If I don't get this information out by this evening, it will definitely be up by tomorrow for sure. I got a lot of things I got to do, but I'm also going to go take this to my bosses and make sure that they hear this audio, and then we can make a decision on how we want to approach it. But we want to make sure that we get our facts straight and we put the facts out there correctly. Is that okay with you guys?
That's fine.
All right, April.
And you can call me.
Yes, ma'am. I will give you a call, and if you guys have any questions, please feel free to let me know. But listen, let me give you some advice, a word of advice, okay? These people are going to be talking a lot of trash about this story on social media, okay? I'm going to encourage y'all. I'm going to ask y'all to be encouraged, and you don't try to answer everything or try to answer to everybody that's on social media about this, okay?
I don't get on social media. Like
okay, well, same with your kids. I'm just saying, I know your kids probably on there heavy and trying to air out their side of the story. I would suggest to y'all that y'all don't feed into that nonsense.
We ain't messing with the media like that. We know how it goes.
Okay. All right, then. Well, again, like I said, I got your info, I got your phone number, and I also have this call recorded. So, let's say if anything, I could put it in a video format and add it to the story and put it up on the website so you can explain and the audience can hear your side of the story.
Okay.
All right, Miss April, thank you so much. Thank you for calling me. I apologize for any stress or undue nonsense that has caused your family. But once again, we'll try to do our best to get the information out there so you guys can know so everybody can know what the true story is.
Yes.
All right, Miss April, thank you so much. I appreciate you calling me.
Thank you.
All right, then. Bye-bye.